I'm Dick Niffing. This is the Friday evening KRQE.com webcast. Mark Ronchetti starts with the weather.
Well, Dick, we start with the wind as well. Across the northeast and into the northern mountains tonight and throughout a good portion of tomorrow until 6 p.m. A wind advisory in effect. Could see some gusts to 55 miles an hour, especially around midday. And then tomorrow afternoon, the winds will slowly start to die down. The cause of a lot of this, a storm system going to our north, and those upper level winds just getting cranked up across New Mexico and eventually working their way down to the surface. So we get quite a bit of wind across the east. Here in the metro, 10 to 20 mile an hour winds, and we watch this storm system to come on in here by Monday. The problem is it will weaken a lot as it works its way in our direction. So by the time it gets here, a couple showers by Monday, then clearing by Tuesday afternoon.
Santa Fe police say there is no indication Secretary of State Dianna Duran did anything wrong last night when she ran into a pedestrian who had already been hit by other cars. The unnamed man was killed about 7:30 as he walked along an unlit section of Highway 599. After he was hit, police think at least 7 other drivers ran over the body, including Duran, who was driving her personal car.
At this point in time, there's no indicators that any of the drivers have any real fault in the crash. It appears to us that the main contributing factor was this gentleman walking in the middle of the roadway.
Police say the man was in his 40s and he was carrying an ID, but the body was so badly battered that medical investigators will have to confirm his identity. Duran says she thought she hit a dead animal. Police say she did stop at the scene, but then drove home and called them from there. One of the Oklahoma State University women's basketball coaches killed in a plane crash yesterday was a high school star here in Albuquerque. Miranda Sirna led El Dorado High School to 2 consecutive state championships in the early 90s. Sirna, an assistant at Oklahoma State, was on a recruiting trip with head coach Kurt Budke when the private plane they were on crashed in Arkansas. 2 other people on the plane also died. Sirna, a Guadalupita native, was coached at El Dorado by Don Flanagan, who, of course, later became the UNM women's coach. No word yet on the cause of that crash. Join us for all the latest news tonight on KRQE News 13 at 10.